Good morning, world.
Good morning.
Wow, man, it feels like we haven't done this for a minute.
I almost forgot to say good morning. I didn't know how to open up.
We apologize for the break we took. I hope you enjoyed the episode I put out with Cedric and my daughter for her class.
That was excellent.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Got her out there. Check out her. She has her own channel where she sings too.
I didn't know that.
I put that in the description. She'd be mad at me if I told you because she was young. Check it out.
Am I in that one? Because we did a duet together years ago.
No, I'm afraid you're not in that one. That's just her.
All right. But we're talking about music for a reason.
Yep. Got my hat on backwards. You notice the new logo.
The Cedric and Brian logo.
Go to our website. Get one of these, and it has stars on the back. So I'm going to have them do it in both styles. One with the big Cedric and Brian with this in the front, and then one with the stars.
I like that. Good stuff.
Go check it out.
All right.
So today we are doing Tom MacDonald.
Yes.
I want to thank David M. Couch, watched one of our other videos, and he suggested we do this song because it's from back in 2019, so we weren't aware of this song.
We were not. We weren't.
So we're going to do I Wish by Tom MacDonald.
All right, stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. All right, Cedric, so it's been a while. Are you prepared for this song?
No.
You know what? This is going to be a true reaction because I have not watched it. Cedric might have watched it once. Reaction, review. So I'm not prepared. Are you prepared?
Like Brian says, are you prepared? Do you have enough food, water, and other essentials to get you through tough times? If not, check out My Patriot Supply. They're the nation's #1 preparedness company, and they've served millions of American families just like yours. Right now, you can save 25% off their popular 4-week emergency food kit, which will keep you well fed for 4 weeks worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks, totaling over 2,000 calories a day. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be there when you need it. In fact, you may need it a lot sooner than that.
So don't wait. Go to www.preparewithcedricandbrian.com. That's www.preparewithcedricandbrian.com.
And actually, when I read that comment and I told you about it, I'm thinking, how did this one sneak past us? And then we realized it was done in 2019, and we didn't start our channel until like early 2020.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't really become aware of Tom until late 20.
Yeah.
So this one snuck past us, but I think it's a hitter.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay,
I'm telling you the truth. So
I wish.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
Ooh.
So it's not Tom yet. These are just actual people saying stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it would be him doing the lyrics.
Right. I think some people are taking a jab at me there because, again, not to bring up our Joyner Lucas thing, the guy who said I wish I wasn't black. People are always saying that about me, but nothing can be further from the truth. I am happy to be born in the skin I am born in.
Yeah, one person said that Cedric guy is whiter than his teeth. And I said, I'm sitting next to him, he's not whiter. I'm not even whiter than his teeth.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
Yes, we do stop. This is
yeah.
a reaction review channel, so again, I will put the link to the actual song in the review. We tried not to stop too much.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forget.
Wait. That's Nova, right?
That looks familiar.
Yeah, there's a tattoo. Okay.
That is Nova.
She's in a video.
Afraid.
Goodness.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forget.
I wish that I could help.
I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom MacDonald. I'd be just like him.
I wish I wasn't sober. Miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious, and I wish I could fast forward. And I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer, and I wish the days were shorter. And I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure.
I like this old version of Tom. You know, we've med this comment before. Like, if you go back to some of our earlier videos, I don't really recognize myself. It's totally different. But Tom, this is the...
You were darker back then.
I was darker back then?
You become really white.
I've become whitewashed
according to the...
over the years. But this is the beginning Tom. Like, just... I don't know how to describe it, but I like the look.
And it's interesting. It's kind of talking about how people just aren't happy in their own skin.
Yeah.
You know, you wish you were something else.
Yeah.
And then with him, he brought up that I wish I wasn't sober, because if you don't know about Tom, he is a recovering addict, and sometimes addicts want to go back to that party lifestyle. Like he said, I wish the nights were longer. Yeah. So it's interesting.
It's comfortable there. It's what they know.
Interesting.
I wish the nights were longer and I wish the days were shorter, and I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before I loved the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different. I was happy. I was calmer. I was young and full of hormones.
Wait, you just said before the tattoos and the cornrows, he was happier.
Yeah. Yeah. So before all the tattoos and the cornrows,
yeah,
I was different.
He was happier.
Yeah. But now he's become...
But I have a question, though. If you were happier, then why do you do that? So I don't think he was happier, right?
I don't know.
If you're happy, do you tattoo your face and do cornrows and try to be different?
That was before he was Tom MacDonald as we know him. Now I think he's taken on this weight of being a spokesperson almost, and he's mentioned that a few times on Instagram. For those of you who follow Tom and follow Instagram and Facebook, he's taken vacations from social media,
right? Yeah,
and he's come back and said, "Hey, you guys, sorry, I had to go away for a little bit."
I like the car though.
Well, we've done that. Like
that
I love that. Yes,
old SS, man.
That was an impactful. What did he say? I want to kill myself, but at the same time, I wish I was immortal.
I caught that.
That was deep.
Sorrow. Before I loved the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different. I was happy. I was calmer. I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine. I'd step into that portal and be gone.
Sorry, did he say I was full of hormones? So was he on like ADHD medication or something?
But he just said I was full of hormones.
You know what? I don't know if there's a link. Those of you out there, let me know if you've heard kids going from those type of medications to then becoming addicts. Because I think I've read or heard something where that's kind of an issue now. They're putting all these kids on these things to control ADHD. Right. I'm gonna do a sidebar real quick. We met a girl. She was a salesperson for solar. She had a daughter, and she was describing everything that I went through with Angeline. And Angeline was my daughter, who was on the last episode. When my daughter was 3, she'll hate this. She would sit in a room, and I thought she was from The Exorcist. Possessed. She would sit, and she would I thought her head was gonna spin around. Well, this girl said she went through the same thing with her daughter, but it was later, so now they diagnosed her with something, ODD or ODS or something. So now
oppositional defiance disorder.
Yeah, which
it's my niece.
Which Angeline probably would have had if they had that diagnosis back then. Thank goodness they didn't, because we got her into gymnastics. It's kind of like when you have the German Shepherd, you got to run them so they don't tear up the house. So we got her into gymnastics. She got focused and she got over it. Well, instead, now they're putting kids on drugs for everything. ADHD, ADD, what do you call that one? ODD. And now these kids are used to having drugs in their system, so when they get older, is that a pathway? I'm just putting that out there.
I hear you.
Because I heard Tom mention that.
Happy, I was calmer, I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine. I'd step into that portal and be gone.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey,
I wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried, all my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30, and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 or 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty. Now the Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister, and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it. I'm a rapper like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell. I'd call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here.
Sorry, this is what Tom does. Those of you who aren't familiar with Tom, the visuals are so important.
Yeah.
He's in a DeLorean. For those of you who don't know, that's the time machine back to the Future. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how he got to go in that car.
That's cool. It's just weird. Like he said, now I'm a rapper, but it's like, and I love how this song is just summing that up. Sometimes you reach things you're striving to get, and then when you get them, it's like, this is not what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my goal. I want to be a rapper. I want to do this. But some days you're thinking, man, I don't want this.
And that we go back and we've talked about this before. You're happier if you have a purpose in life.
Yeah.
So if you reach that purpose, you better find another purpose.
Right.
Otherwise, that's why all these rich actors and actresses and pop stars and basketball players and football players, when they reach and they got all the money they need, and if they don't have something to strive for after that, then they burn out and they end up killing themselves.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell. I'd call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom, and would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'ma jump.
Flex capacitor.
We were kids again, before everything was on Instagram. Ayo, things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo, wished I was big like them. Never thought I'd wanna be a kid again.
Giving props to Nova even way back then.
I like that.
It was good. It was really good.
They brought, since this is going back in time, pretty much before we started doing his reviews and reactions, the symbolism back then was spot on too. And the lyrics, blowing dandelions, and I think he said a line in there, blue dandelions, now they don't grow in my yard anymore, because he was making so many wishes.
Right.
And then wishing on a star and finding out it's a satellite.
Yes. Yes.
Great.
That was good.
So he was a great lyricist even back then. So it's not surprising.
Yeah.
So another thing that I'm getting out of this is, you know that saying, the grass is always greener on the other side?
Yep.
So you might have a marriage and the people across the street, it's like, I wish I had that marriage. I wish my lawn looked as good as theirs. And now with social media, all you see is the positive.
Yeah.
You know, on Facebook, it's like, oh my God, look how good their marriage is. And you think, I wish I had that. And you find out, oh my God, they just got divorced.
Yeah.
So this is what kind of, when I was listening to the lyrics right now, it's like, yeah, you always wish what you don't have. We're never satisfied what we have, right?
Right. And social media does a lot. Brian just brought that up. It's an excellent point. But I heard someone say, in conjunction with the grass is always greener on the other side, say it may be greener on the other side, but you don't have any idea how much manure those people had to go through to get it that green. So
exactly.
Everyone has their challenges. Everyone has their things that they're going through. And social media, and I saw it a lot dealing with kids, Instagram, Facebook, it's a slideshow of all the highlights in your life.
It is.
And people compare themselves to that, and it's like, man, I wish I was like that. I wish I was like that.
And yes, I am going to talk about males and females being different. Canceled. Females, even before social media, they always would look to their peers, and there was always that one-upping, Mean Girls, all those movies that were out even before social media. And the social media it's like on steroids now, because now they're seeing it in their face. Boys now, they get lost in video games. So usually those are the two sides. The females, everyone wants to look like a Kardashian, so you get lip injections, you get all this plastic surgery done on people, women. And now guys, from technology, they're locked in their rooms.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just playing video games, and it's like their social skills are gone.
Yeah.
And so you wonder why the boys and the girls aren't getting together, because the boys are locked in playing video games, and the girls are comparing themselves to every other girl and don't think they're worthy. We're ruining the social fabric, and that's going to affect future generations.
Yeah. This is going on. I was just we're filming this on a Monday or whatever. I was just talking to my girlfriend's son about this the other day because he was excited because he got to meet one of his friends he's been gaming with for the last year and a half, 2 years. He goes, yeah, we finally met. He goes, it's weird to have a friend. And he called him a friend. He goes, to have a friend. I didn't know what he looked like until he was out here from Utah. And then he came by and said that we met. And I said, and that's weird because even in today's world with divorces and stuff, you start dating again and you meet someone on the internet, you start emailing, you start texting. But that dynamic can shift drastically between talking to someone online and actually meeting them.
Yeah,
and we've lost that skill. We've lost that ability.
And I don't know if we've lost it for good because technology's not going away.
No.
So I think we're just going to get more and more isolated, and that's what we're seeing with society. But this song was good. I'm glad that it got suggested to us, you know, because we missed this one. I did go back and look at some of the other ones, but this one missed our radar. So
yeah, good deal.
And then you have a
new phone.
Oh, you do have a new phone.
Yeah, he's been teasing me because I had a rotary iPhone 6.
Basically a rotary.
So we got to put this one up here real quick. Brian's gonna put it up here real quick.
What's that all about?
It says Brian Head. Okay, let's put the real one up.
I know a Brian Head in high school.
Brian Head?
His name was Brian Head.
It's in Utah. Brian Head.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Okay, all right, put the real one up. We alluded to this earlier before we started one.
Why did you redact it, Cedric?
I don't know. Why do things get redacted? Brian and his wife's daughter, Angeline, who I knew before she was born, she had to do a project for her class where she had to interview someone of a different race or a different culture. She did an incredible job. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that. She did an incredible job. She was poised. I made a joke that we should replace Brian with her. I didn't mean it.
She was possessed as a 3-year-old, though.
No, she wasn't. She's always been very angelic. But
nah,
anyway,
I don't want to hear in here.
No,
for that.
I don't want to hear that.
Hand her off
You're
crying.
not going to talk about my niece like this. Okay. This is a great one. It's from I Am MWH. He says, Brian, you should be a proud dad. Your daughter is beautiful, intelligent, and well poised. She was a joy to listen to. You've done well, sir. This episode was proven that Cedric is just a regular, everyday person. Like everyone else. No celebrity, nothing special. Sorry, Cedric. That sounded much better in my head. I responded to that one and said, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But it was encouraging to me to hear Angeline talk because in today's society, especially with teenagers and stuff, and the government indoctrination centers they're forced to go to, their thinking is way off kilter. So to see someone like Angeline, so kudos to Brian, and actually more kudos to his wife because I know, but she is an incredible, awesome young lady.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, thank you again. What was your name? I don't want to forget it. David M. Couch. Thank you again for suggesting we do I Wish by Tom MacDonald because I enjoyed it. And it is kind of cool doing an actual reaction, not seeing it before.
Right.
I did have trouble hearing some of the lyrics, and then I caught it with the dandelions and the shooting on a star because there was a lot of instrumentation, but I did pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm old and my hearing is... What? What did you say?
You didn't want to do the other reaction or the other...
No, we'll save that for another video I'll do.
All right, guys. Like Brian said earlier, we were gone for a long time. This is like we're getting the rust off and getting back in again, but sometimes it's good to step away and kind of like the song was saying, whatever you're going through, you're wishing this, you're wishing that, step away from whatever you're going through, find some solace, find some peace, go up to the mountains, go to the beach, whatever your happy place is, and decompress a little bit and come back out fighting again. Yep. Hope you guys enjoy that. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know. And no matter what's going on, just we're happy that you're you. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. See you later.